January 2023. So a friend of mine tried to travel on Monday and back to the UK, and he had a few issues traveling because of the UPS flight traffic control, and it was put down to a brownout, but it's not really a brownout. It was about the technology is not updated, and it couldn't deal with the influx of all the flights internationally and domestically, so it tripped itself out. That's what actually happened, and they're trying to get back online. So there was over 3,000 OFWs that couldn't get back to where they were working overseas in Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Qatar, Dubai, everywhere like that. But we've got a friend of mine here called Ian.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, then grow hard.
Hi guys.
So this is Ian, and he was trying to get back to Sunderland. Do you know where Sunderland? It's the north-east of the UK. And if you're in Newcastle, you'll say, why I whack? But if you're in Sunderland, you say, why I man. There we go. So Ian, and I'm going to talk, and Ian's going to just correct me, and he's going to explain some of the things that actually happened. So his flight was, what time was your flight, Ian?
1:20.
So 1:20, lunchtime. He got to the airport around 10 o'clock. He sent me a message saying it was the airport flying home, and he's with his partner here. She's a Filipina, so she's shy, and she's sitting behind us because she doesn't want to be on the video. So over there, see, that's his partner. Her name's Remily. Okay. What Ian said to me, like all of us that come here to see a Filipina, it was quite difficult being at the airport and saying cheerio. Yeah. And I know how he feels, because I had that same feeling when you turn around and you're leaving somebody that you have a great relationship with, and you have a great camaraderie with, and you have a lovely friendly banter. So that was it. So Ian got to the airport, DAVAO airport, and then what actually happened? You checked in?
Checked in. I asked if everything was okay, on time. I was told yes. Went upstairs, and it was just chocolate.
So you went to departures. You went through, yeah. So you went through customs into departures, and departures was heaving.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And then when I've looked on the board, cancelled. My flight was on time.
Right. Okay.
I thought, great. Then they were coming out with food.
So Ian noticed that there was something wrong when Big Macs and McDonald's were turning up at the airport and being given out
All these meals
to the cancelled flights. And what happened to your flight?
So when I was keep looking on the board, it was saying on time. I thought, oh great. And then all of a sudden, I was come on the tunnel, all flights had been cancelled.
Right, so Ian was in the hub of it at DAVAO, and what you have to understand about a foreigner is that they like to plan. So the flight from Ian was to Manila, then he had a 3-hour checkout wait list in Manila to pick up his KLM to Amsterdam, which then Bangkok,
refuel there,
yeah,
for an hour and a half, and then from Bangkok into Amsterdam.
Okay, and then Amsterdam will be back to Newcastle, and all of those flights all have a 2-hour wait, and they all have a link so you get home on time. So when DAVAO closed down, or the air traffic control closed down, no fault of anybody else's, it's just one of those things that happen, then the stress kicks in for foreigners. We all turn around and start going, oh my god, is this going to happen? So Ian sent me a docket of his flight, and I contacted his flight company in Manila, and they turned around and said, no, it's all flights in and out of the Philippines are cancelled because of this technical hitch, not a brownout, a technical hitch with air traffic control system. They couldn't pick up flights coming into the Philippines or going out of the Philippines because of the technology was dated. And KLM, or the people I spoke to in Manila, turned around and said that the air traffic control system was fitted in 1978, and it had just had updates and patches added to it. So you're working on a flight control system that is like 40 years old, and you're landing modern aviation in and out from all of these different destinations. So you then turn around. How long did you wait at the airport?
I was there for 11 o'clock.
Right.
I came at about 1 o'clock, and that's when the
Flight's cancelled.
Yeah.
And then when did you leave the airport?
Basically straight away, because when she said,
Yeah.
I was just what I was just worried about was I was thinking it was only cancelled from DAVAO into Manila.
Yeah.
So I was trying to explain to the girl on obviously there was everybody was alright.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know where she was really.
Right.
And I said, all I wanted was to get in touch with KLM in Manila to see that my flight from DAVAO to Manila has been cancelled. So no fault of my own, I can't get on that plane.
Yeah.
Little did I know it, and
It was the whole Philippines.
The whole Philippines.
Yeah, it was countrywide. And the thing is with the Philippines is they use air traffic control from Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and all of those airspaces were affected because they couldn't release flights. So all the flights had to go back to Hong Kong, Singapore and Malaysia rather than wait here. So now you've turned around and you've sorted out a flight. So Monday was your flight, and now your next flight is Friday.
Friday, yeah.
So you're flying DAVAO to Manila.
Manila to Hong Kong. Hong Kong to Gatwick, and Gatwick to Newcastle.
Okay, and then me and Ian have been talking today because China is opening up on the 5th, and the UK has changed its rules and regulations regarding flights coming from China, because it wants everybody to have a COVID vaccination and COVID testing from China. And as Hong Kong is part of China, Ian's going to give me an update when he gets home in Newcastle on Saturday.
Yeah.
How did he get on in Hong Kong? He's got all of his COVID tests from the UK, but will they be applicable when he lands in Hong Kong? And will they be applicable for him to get into Gatwick Airport from Hong Kong? Will the rules change between the 5th and the 6th? Because today being the 3rd, the rules are all good. But that could all go Pete Tong. Now, Ian's flight was disrupted by... Oh, what's that say?
KLM.
Yeah.
When I booked, this is the scam.
Right, yeah. So Ian turned around and got hold of KLM, and they redirected him and managed his flight. And about how long?
About an hour later, you got another message from KLM, all above board, all legit, asking for his bank details. And what else? Just to be back, it says, good morning, in order to make a payment we need bank details of the card to be used. Please let us know your book reference. So I've just put on, it's all booked, don't worry.
Yeah. So Ian's received this scamming email, and if you register your SIM card in the Philippines, this is what
that's an original one.
That's what it's trying to stop people getting these second messages from scamming companies turning around and saying, send us your bank details, send us your flight details, so that they can hack your account and take the money out of your bank account. So Ian turned around and wrote back to them saying it's all booked, it's all been sorted out with KLM. But the email come through on headed paper.
No, it wasn't on email, it was Messenger.
Yeah. All right, on Facebook.
But the proper KLM site. See, there's two there. So he's got two messages. One is actually from legit KLM. That's a legit one.
Yeah.
And see that there's the difference. There's nothing
on it. There we go. So within 1 hour, somebody tried to get his bank details and his flight details from his booking. And if he had been gullible and not switched on, and have a Filipino to help him with these messages,
I can honestly say I would have
answered that.
Bank details. She's looked at it properly. She says it's a scam.
Yeah. So the Filipino Remula turned around and said to him, "Don't do anything with it. Leave it." So how many people would have got scammed this week? I would say a lot. But anyway, today's Wednesday. Yesterday there were 3 flights out of DAVAO that I heard and I saw from the airport. I haven't heard any this morning, and it's Wednesday. Hopefully these other people are actually going to get to their destination. But Ian's going to try a Friday, and hopefully he'll be back in Newcastle on Saturday, and he'll send me a message. So guys, if you get delayed in the Philippines, if it's technical, you can get your money back and you can rebook. If it was the same as me on the 1st of November and it was a typhoon, you don't get any money back because that's an act of God. Typhoon, weather, hurricane, earthquake is an act of God, and the insurance companies don't pay out. So I had to turn around and rebook my flight from Manila to Davao. It cost me 9,000 peso. Ian got his booking redone by KLM, by the company that rebooked. My company wouldn't have done that because mine was an act of God, but Ian's was technical issue, not enough peso put in the electric meter, or not enough technology working the system to turn around and do air traffic control. But I've been told it's back to normal. But the pictures I've seen today at Manila, there are thousands and thousands of people still trying to fly out. Hopefully it will get sorted by Friday, so Ian will have a safe journey home. So from one of my subscribers here at SM, take care guys. Like, share and subscribe. And the young lady over there is Remily. There we go. She lives in Kapitian. She's got a fruit and veg stall on the high street. Go and see her and say hello. Buy lots of her fruit and vegetables. Make her rich. She wants to buy a big house. So from me, Remily and Ian, take care.
Bye.
Be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna 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 be a good day. Set your